Nicole Show. Welcome.
Yeah.
I have a special guest in the audience. I'm in the studio with me today. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, this is your boy Phizzals, Heavy P, DMV. What's up?
Heavy, say it again, Heavy P.
Heavy P, DMV.
So listen, I'm going to start with that first because I've been seeing your hashtag, Heavy P.
Uh-huh.
Where did that come from?
My fans, which is the P gang, they nicknamed me Heavy P on Twitter, and I just ran with it.
Because it's like, of course, like Heavy D, Heavy.
Right.
So it's kind of. So do you think your style is similar to Heavy?
Yeah, most definitely. I studied before I start doing what I'm doing now. I studied Heavy D like from top to bottom.
Right.
Top to bottom, and I kind of wanted to do what he did, but take it to the next level.
Okay.
So
and while studying him, because it's interesting that you just said Heavy P, so I'm just going to start with that for a second. With studying him, what did you notice that kind of was familiar to yourself? Like, you know how sometimes...
First of all, that we big guys. That's the first thing.
Absolutely.
That we're big guys. And he had kind of like playful party music.
Right.
Kind of like how I do. Yeah, that was the two main things that stood out to me.
Growing up, was he an artist that you really listened to, or was it something once you was older, you just kind of went back and did your research and just
I heard his songs like, a couple times throughout, being a kid. But I didn't really know about him until I got older enough to like really look for him and check him out and stuff like that.
It's a song I think he probably had with Ashanti. I can't think of the name of the song.
Ashanti.
Heavy D?
Oh, okay, maybe I'm not thinking about the same person. Not Ja Rule. He's skinny as crap.
Or you might be talking about Fat Joe or something.
Okay, yeah, Fat Joe. That's the thing. That's what I'm thinking about, Fat Joe. Well, Phizzals, I want to say welcome. I want to thank you again for coming through. I know last night you opened up for Zedzilla and Shy Glizzy.
Yes.
Energy on 100,000.
It was crazy.
I have a question, and I know this. I'm not sure if this is a question you get often, but being a heavy guy, being that energetic on stage, how do you figure that shit out? Because you really be like on your shit, and you be like on 1,000.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of rehearsal.
So you do rehearse, like you
I rehearse 3 times a week. If I don't have a show. If I have a show, then I probably do an extra day.
Right. Add a day on the side.
And then the whole week that I have a show, I eat right.
Okay.
So I don't eat no greasy food, no fast food.
Right.
Just all.
Okay, so that's like and that's the week of.
Yep.
So like the week of a performance.
Which is pretty much every week of my life right now. So.
Yeah, because you out here working.
Yeah, so like I'm starting to lose weight, and people starting to see it in my like.
Right.
So, and that's just because of that. Just being on stage, rehearsing. First of all, rehearsing 4 times a week because I got a show, and then eating right, and then actually doing the show. And then
you're on 10,000 when you're doing this show, so that's like hella calories. Like, fuck yeah. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And that's really, really decent because it's like, it's a lot of heavyset, bigger guys and females who wish they could be an artist and think because of their size that they can't do it.
Right. I mean,
so to have somebody and you're not just standing there holding a mic, your ass is doing a true step from one side of the stage to the other.
Yeah, I just had an interview a couple of days ago, and they asked me this, and then the main thing about the interview was about being overweight and overcoming the stereotype of, being overweight.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I always been energetic from a kid. Like, I just felt like I'm just supposed to be big.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because, like, first of all, I always joke about this. You take the N off my last name, it means fat in Spanish.
Okay.
so I'd be like, it probably meant for me to be fat, so it don't matter. But I always been like, in high school I got most athletic in my gym class. So like I played football. I was into mad sports. So
Oh, okay, so that's actually decent to know. Everyone out there listening, you can do it. It is obtainable, but it's like you're strict on yourself. Do you got to be strict, or is it now just a part of the flow?
It's just natural now.
Right.
Like I don't have to force myself no more. Like in the beginning,
but initially it was like I want that steak because that's how I be. Like I lost, I want to say maybe like. And I think I needed to tone up more, so and I still need to work on my arms. Mm-hmm. My arms still isn't kind of where I want them to be.
Right.
But that's neither here nor there. But I want to actually start off from the beginning.
Okay.
Phizzals. How did you get the name Phizzles? Wow. This is just FYI. This is a behind the scene funny shit that happened when we were talking. But we're going to leave it there. I'm not Shady Boots no more. Diamond, I stopped being shady.
So let me give you the real, like, underground thing.
Okay.
Back in high school, I went to Overly High School.
Okay.
You know Davon from Purple Heart clothing. I don't know if you know. We all went to high school together. So, like, back in the day, they used to, like, tease me or whatever. Not tease me, but, like, you know, we used to always crack on each other. So, like, they used to always say I look like Jazzy Faye.
Okay. You did?
So, like, they used to call me Jazzy and all that. So, like, my best friend, she just, you know, in high school.
We don't speak no names. I'm joking.
Back in the day, you know, she just made it short and just started calling me Phizzals.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then one day she came up with the spelling too, because one day she like wrote me a letter or something and she spelled out Phizzles. And then I took the...
And especially back in high school, Fizzle, my nizzle, you know, like back in the day, that was kind of like, but that's cool. And then you just stuck with it.
That's crazy.
Yep. Stuck right with it and kept going.
Here we go.
Yeah.
So that's when the name Phizzles came about.
Right.
When did Fizzle become an artist?
Phizzles became an artist in 2008. Yeah. Okay. 2008.
So were you the type, were you doing like shows, how you doing now? Or did you get into the writing? Were you a freestyler? Like, what was your flow?
I always wrote poetry and stuff.
Okay.
And like, it wasn't until I got into college where though I ventured out trying to be an artist.
Okay.
Yeah, because like it was an artist that was already on campus. His name Results, that I'm still rapping with now. He basically inspired me to be a rapper.
Okay. Sorry, that something just threw us all off in the studio, but you said Results. You still are cool.
Yeah.
That's how you started.
Yeah, he basically inspired me to be a rapper. Yeah, I mean, I seen what he was doing. He had his own little setup in his dorm room, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm trying to rap too. But before I even got to college, I had like one little song, and I was on the hook.
Okay.
It was trash.
Really? I want to hear how you go. You remember?
Oh my God.
You remember?
I remember, but I ain't gonna say.
Give us the old Phizzles. No, I want it. Hell no, you're not leaving.
I remember parts of it. Like,
just even if it's a little skip it, just what you remember.
Something that's like, these girls, they call me crazy. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna
something about getting neck on the escalator or something.
Oh my God! So you was that was Ratchet Phizzles back in the day.
Yeah.
So that was back in 2008. Here we are, 2015. Goodness gracious, almost 10 years later.
Yep.
How many projects have you put out since?
2008, I put out my first project, was called The Fizz.
Okay.
I think altogether it's about 6. Probably.
Okay. And your most recent, Tales from the Underrated.
Yes.
I love the name.
Yeah.
Tales from the Underrated.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, we can kind of sense your inspiration for the name. But
right.
If you don't mind going in depth a little bit.
Yeah. Making this project, I was in like a very crazy space as an artist. I felt like I was doing a lot in the city and I wasn't getting recognized for what I was doing.
Right.
So I spent 2 months and I came up with this project, and I've been recording music since 2010, but I recorded out of 10 songs, I recorded 8 of them in 2 months and then put it out.
Right.
So I just put that out, and I was still working on my album, which I'm still working on now. But I just wanted to, feed that out.
Absolutely.
To the street.
You got throw a tape in there. You can't forget about the people that keep you alive in a sense. What was your favorite song off of this tape? If my listeners at home, if they go and download your tape off of whoisfizzals.com, if they go and download the tape off of there, what is the go-to song that will win the people over?
Probably Beast because it's a song that I created from scratch. I always call it my baby, because it's like I rocked it. It's like it came from me. So, every part of the song came from me. It's like as a kid, I always listen to club music, and even now I listen to trap music here and there. So I wanted to combine the two, and I did it. So it's like.
Okay, so we're gonna listen to Beast in a second. Last year, Christmas, Sugar Mama, those of you, of course, watching at home, Chenelle Nicole, originally Sugar Mama Radio. Diamond, I'm not fooling with you today, okay? And our 1 year anniversary, we had you bless the stage.
Yep.
Amazing performance.
Thank you.
And I know a lot of viewers, including my mother. Hey, Ma. Can you say hello to my mother?
Hey, Ma.
She's
What's her name?
watching, Renee.
Hey, Renee.
She's watching right now, and she loves Phizzles to death. She thinks he's just so cute, and he can just dance. And she was like, your energy was just the best for the whole night. Like, she goes on and on about Phizzles. Yeah. But from that performance to now, which is almost a year later, how would you say your career has changed?
Drastically.
Because that's the last time I really got a chance to chop it up with you. We see each other out a lot. So from then to now, me seeing you, what has changed?
It changed drastically because I've changed.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've grown as an artist. Not only as musically, but everything, personality wise, more open. I'm more aggressive with my music, more aggressive with my demeanor and how I interact with people. Okay. Because that's important, because you don't want to feel like, people could feel like they can run over top of you. Right. And that's what I had to learn.
Oh my goodness, so you like me a little softy on the inside a little bit, so it's like you gotta kind of guard that softness.
Yeah, I'm a Scorpio. Yeah. That's how we are.
Oh, okay. Oh, your birthday's coming up. Yeah. What's your plans for your birthday?
I got a couple parties coming up. But
any performances for your birthday performances?
Yeah, Industry Monday, I'm doing November 2nd.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing.
Shut that down.
Yeah.
You gonna get on the mic, bless the mic, of course?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a small little set. Might not be too small, but it's gonna be.
Try downplay.
It's kind of hard for me to do a small set.
Right. Once you get on that mic, that's it.
I like to just show.
Right.
Give people a show. You know what I mean? Like last night, I did 8 minutes, and it felt like it's forever.
Right. For real. See, I got there so late last night, but I did hear. I was texting people and getting footage sent to my phone. Like people was recording certain things, and the different artists that performed. And you are one of the artists that, of course, you don't do trap.
Right.
And I kind of want to talk about this because a lot of people nowadays think hip hop is just strictly trap music.
Yeah.
So when they do see an artist that's not talking about shooting them down and selling all the dope on the corner, it's kind of like, oh, he don't do hip hop.
Right.
So it's like for you last night, a couple of my friends, they remembered you from, of course, seeing you perform Sugar Mama Radio. And they said, once again, your energy was still 1,000 and one of their best performances.
Right.
How would you say, what are your opinions on?
I mean, it was definitely a good performance. There was a lot of eyes on me. I mean, it wasn't, you always got your hood niggas looking at you like,
right.
Okay. He all right. Yeah, I mean,
right.
He dancing, that's cool. But he ain't talking about nothing I want to hear about.
Right.
You know what I mean, I do talk about girls, so unless they ain't interested in girls, but
that's what I was about to get into. 'Cause, you do talk about like hello.
Right. So like lessons, and I do indulge in some extracurricular activities as well. That I say in my music, but it's not hardcore.
Right.
You know what I
the
mean?
way they expect it to be.
Yeah, I ain't talking about flipping nothing.
Right. Scrambling it up.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Absolutely. Diamond, I know one thing. I want to listen to Beats.
Yeah.
Which is the record off of Tales from the Underrated.
Tales from the Underrated. And it's produced by Mike Beasley.
Mike Beasley.
Yep.
Okay. I think I heard of that producer before.
He produced for everybody. Tato.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Just by everybody in the city right now.
So, yeah. I definitely did hear him in Beast. And
Yep.
what are your thoughts on Beast again? So, Beast, when I hear Beast, I'm assuming, like, the Beast coming out of Phizzals, like.
In a way. It's more sex driven, though. It's more sex driven.
Oh, okay. I can see that. You a Beast in the bed.
That's what it's talking about. That's what it's talking about. So, like.
Okay.
And then in the music industry, too. Like, it's all together in one pot.
All right, so what we about to do is you want to introduce your song that we're about to play right now.
Okay.
And when we come back, we got a lot more for Phizzles.
Okay. All right, so y'all about to check out this is my third single from my EP, Tales from the Underrated, that you can get for free right now on whoisfizzles.com. You log in, it's right there. You can download it for free, and it's called Beast. I hope y'all like it.
Y'all will like it. We no hoping over here.
Yeah, y'all gonna like it.